get small arms. A number of nice small arms here. And from one side to the other, a 63 contract musket, a Jenks 61 musket, model 61, a Windsor locked contract musket, model 61, an 1861 Springfield rifle musket. All in very nice condition. Here's a Savage Navy revolver, 36 caliber. And then some small gun tools. Keep your gun working in the field. Percussion caps. Tower musket, 577 from England. And we got a number of other small arms here. There's a Spencer at the top, a Burnside, next one down, a Sharps rifle, 59 new model, an 1855 Springfield rifle musket, and a 42 Springfield. We got a mannequin dressed up in uniform. We've got a reproduction Coehorn mortar. It's got a shell inside with 10 straps on it, and I'm not sure why that is. I'm going to have to check and see why they did that. I'm not sure that's what was called for, because the powder was put in separately so you could adjust the range, and the 10 straps would normally be for a 24-pounder howitzer, where the charge is actually fixed to the shell. We got Army and Navy cartridge boxes. We got over here. Got a case with some nice artillery implements and instruments in it, and uniform pieces. There's a mounted artillery hat and the explanation. Artillery shell jacket, a powder keg. Looks like a real one to me. I'm sure it is. There's a lanyard and a couple friction primers, a very nice brass gunner's quadrant for heavy guns. You see how long it is? You wouldn't carry that in the field. It'd be in a fort like this. Gunner's calipers. Very nice old set there. A breech sight for a big gun. And a pendulum hawse for a Napoleon light 12-pounder gun. And there's the gunner's level. Very nice original example, appears to be. A thumb stall, which the gunner would wear so he wouldn't burn his thumb when he was thumbing the vent during loading. There are some paper time fuses, a flash concentrator. That was put on some of the Hotchkiss shells, maybe some others, in order to help ensure the fuse lit a little more reliably. There's a 100-pounder Parrott rifle shell, tar grease bucket, sponge bucket, writing desk, insignia, very nicely embroidered hat. Look at that. Union officer's frock coat. There you go. And gloves. Nice white, probably kid gloves. And there's a powder charge, it looks like, with a vent pick. And what's said to be a gunner's oil can. Have to check into that. I don't know much about that. Here's a limber chest with all different kinds of rounds and a very interesting collection of artillery projectiles inside. and also a Ketchum hand grenade, two different sizes, the two different sizes that were issued. A rare canister round, stand of grape shot. Very nice, looks like complete original Ketchum grenades down there. In the last case we've got, also got some very nice artifacts in it. Hardtack, waterproof knapsack. There's a Spencer rifle, caliber 52, showing the magazine and several rounds for it. Very famous weapon. Chessboard, chessman, more gun tools, Hawkins Zouave jacket, sash, fez, belt, cartridge box. What a rare grouping. Look at that. There's a picture of a gentleman in such a rig. Cartridge box. There's the fez. Now this is some scarce Civil War body armor, which early in the war some of the soldiers would buy on their own, but by about 62 the sign says it was kind of discarded because it's very heavy, questionable effectiveness, so forth. There's a bullet can, or target canteen we call it. Looks like it's got a target on it, but just the way it was made. And a story about the common soldier. Some money, personal type artifacts, playing cards, matches, and looks like a diary from somebody. Oh, here's something we didn't do at all. Glad we came back. Last case. Got a Sibley stove, very famous Civil War piece of equipment, very necessary in cold weather. And there's an actual patent model of a James Hope camp stove made in copper, patented January 13th, 1863. There's a portable stove, a real one. This is fascinating to me. This is an actual camp coffee pot made out of copper with brass applique. And read the caption on this. Okay, camp coffee pot used by Company E of the 53rd Pennsylvania Volunteer Infantry. Look at that. Tasting food in camp. Sign. Mess cup. Here's a great big old pot. Let's look at that. Cauldron. 6-gallon cauldron used by camp cooks, made by Thomas L. Groft and Sons, Wolverhampton. I guess that's England. And it's got a very nice label on it. I've never seen one like that, but look, it's marked and everything. Wonderful artifact. And here is a U.S. Army issued blanket. The last thing we're able to look at in the museum here, because that's all there is, folks. Very nicely, tastefully laid out little museum here in Alexandria, Virginia.